You know what? Chicken butt. Yeah. I think I'm more of a string theorist myself than a loopy one. It does in loops. I think it does in strings. I think it's like a tapestry, and if you pull a string on the tapestry to unravel it all, it just all goes, you know. I think I'm more of a string theorist than a loopy one. Yeah, I think I'm more with Sheldon and Leonard than Leslie Winkle myself. Just seems more like that. Well, because you weave together something, and then it unravels. Because it has to be based on truth, in order for the tapestry to be knitted together strong. If it's based on lie, it'll just all fall apart, right? And so, all your hopes and all your faith and all your trust and all your pixie dust and all that shit is all based on lie. And that's all it is. There's no truth. In this world, there's people searching for love, but no one else on earth can it be found. What's even worse, okay, is truth. Like Henry David Thoreau said, give me love, give me truth, And without truth, your perceptions of love is all just selfishness, and everybody knows that, right? You think it's love, but you'll kill, and you always have that too. On Wakanda thing, I have a right to fight for what I love. What about stand up for the Lord's Prayer? Do that, you crazy fucking cunt. Okay, well, maybe stop the kid from dying from cancer that you're kissing for money. Oh, she doesn't give a fuck. Nah, they've got stem cell research and cloning and therapies. They don't care. They've been able to clone a lamb since the 1990s. They can play God. I remember sitting there watching that too. It was like, wait a minute. They took the CIA guy and fixed him. But no, he was too. It was But weren't they able to? But was he brain dead? Because he wasn't brain dead. Was it physically? Maybe he got hit in the head. Maybe he was brain dead. Maybe he took a piece of shrapnel to the head and it took out his brain and he was dead. So maybe you could save the CIA guy because he was spinal cord dead, and you could fix the spinal cord. But T'Chaka was brain dead. That's okay. He's brain dead. So. Then why was he still alive in the thing when he went to the other world with the other thing? Because he brain dead. So Jesus is for real, right? All that bullshit. Atheist dies, comes back to life, and tells us about God. She didn't die. Because her brain didn't die. If when you die, you're brain dead, guys. If your brain doesn't die, you're not dead. It's just the other parts of the body that supply what the brain needs to exist are in distress or shutting down. And then you can resuscitate that, and then as long as the brain's okay, you're okay. Okay. But if you blow the brain, okay, hey man, he got shot in the head. He did, right? Okay, then you just have a bunch of parts of the body that supply what the brain needs to exist, right? So the way TED people see it is, this is us. This is Stephen Hawking, the universe, and God, right? We're crazy people that, mighty God is a living man. They were crazy. Yeah. No, God's not a man. God's omniscient and omnipotent. God is the source of all brains that when they get their heads blown off in Dallas, they're pronounced dead, right? No more. Patrick Tillman's dead, right? How he makes me quiver, how he makes me quiet. Think I'm gonna stay with him a while, right? But he dead. He's gone, right? Okay, but there's no people that are like Pat Tillman's people that get together and have sex because they feel sad at a funeral. Yeah, and then there's a body and the spirit of Pat Tillman that doesn't fly away from the earth. I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. Has a body to share memories with. Because we have all kinds of scientific evidence and documentation to prove that. Right? Well, he ain't gonna have a planet. How he makes me quiver, how he makes me quiet. Because they don't care. Their family's a bunch of atheists. Pat's fucking dead, shut the fuck up. You're just fucking crazy. You're just an idiot from California who watches too much TV, has too much Wi-Fi bombarding your brain to accept cloning a sheep for rich people instead of standing up for your brother to have a molecular structure that can live free from fight to fuck and fuck to fight over money with technology and a bunch of pervert scientists who sexually groom and abuse my daughter, but you don't care because you don't think it's happening to your daughter, right? You got to kick these people right in the dick. I got your number 42 at ASU Stadium right here, bitch. I got your Pat Tillman statue in front of Phoenix University right here, bitch. Okay. I'm kicking hope in the dick. Okay. You guys all fuck with each other's technology so much that you all might be making up alternate universes. And in 2 years, instead of AGI controlling us all and keeping us all under control, you all may be lying to each other, and we all may be particles in space and part of a supernova or a sun. Okay, that's the most realistic outcome of your string loop theories. Okay, I'm gonna kick the hope with the Obama administration right in the fucking dick, right where it needs to be kicked, right in its. Give me money for my sex stales vagina. Okay. But la 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 Bob's house. But la 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 Bob's house. Yeah, don't you know? If some mom, she'll throw a knife at you or a coffee mug too. La la Bob's house. La la Bob's house. Become a cop and put your life on the line to pay your bills and have your wife and your kids worry about you every time you leave the house and come back. Dad can not come home tonight. Dad can get shot by a fucking drug dealer. Or a pissed off mom, or a dad who beats his kids and killed his mom and is trying to kill himself, and our dad could go there, try to stop it, and be blown right off the fucking street, right out of his fucking car. Why do you think his boy Chris went to NAU to study criminology? His whole life, is dad going to come home tonight? Is dad going to come home tonight? Is dad going to be able to make it to my motocross race? Okay. Is that what you want for your kids? Is that your idea of success? Is that your idea of a match? Is that your idea of hope? That wonderful Obama administration. I sit back and look at the Obama administration. Joe Biden is vice president and Hillary Clinton is attorney general. And I thought that man was going to stand up to be the last president of the United States and declare me the Messiah, and that he was the type of guy that you wanted your kids to grow up to be like, because we'd all be living the Lord's Prayer and we wouldn't have to worry about Chris's dad getting blown out of the donut shop by a bunch of fucking little criminals because they're in violent sex cult tribal warfare because everybody's brain chemical addicted to West Side Story in their fucked up heads, right? Mañana. Yeah. Everybody break out the vacuum and put on the de Santiago, man. It's time to clean up your house. I'm pissed, man. I'm tired of you mean mugging, dumbass motherfuckers. Okay. That impulse people with computers while they're working for an extortion gig. You wake up in the morning, first thing you hear is pesticides whirling in the distance, killing people, so we can provide lots of business to all the new hospitals built in El Paso and Las Cruces. And then when that's all done, when they kill all the people they think they deserve killing and need killing and want dead, they say they're going to tear down all the dams and tear down all the mass stuff and put it on individual homes on people that deserve to live in their communities. Is it a Republican community or a Democrat community? Well, if one dominates the other, you won't have to vote anymore. Well, because you'll have everything right in the way that you accept death, murder, kill over money. Right? Even though you're gone, my nigga, just rest your soul and I'll see you at the crossroads. Okay. The last conversation I had with Bob Cummins was miserable because he was pissed off at me because I was voting for Obama because he said the only reason you're voting for the guy is because he's black. I said, no, it's because he says, and I've had people here talk to me, that they're going to follow the Gospels and they're going to tell the truth about the Gospels, and we're going to be living the Lord's Prayer worldwide. Okay. I figured he was going to tell Clinton and Biden, you guys, the best thing you can do is repent, and go and sin no more. I'm in it, you're in it, we're all in it, but it's wrong because I love Malia and Sasha more than I love fucking super divas in the Lincoln bedroom. You can't love fucking super divas in the Lincoln bedroom, because it's not making love to your wife in a house where they don't have mass murderers get together and discuss how they're going to kill the poor and who's going to win the Nobel Peace Prize over it. Where they discuss how they're going to blow King away and Kennedy away because they're going against the grain. They're trying to put us all out of business and trying to get like Selassie and share the world with all the poor people equally. Okay. I want to go to the White House. I don't want to go to the Capitol building. I don't want to hear all that stuff. I think by the time we're done, we take all the Parliament buildings in England and all that, and we slowly and intelligently tear them down piece by piece. We take the pieces that are considered things, like that gold thing that was made by Mary Queen of Scots' mother-in-law. We melt those things all down. We take all those Horcruxes and all those places where they discussed mass murder and evil and stuff, and we tear them all down, and we get rid of every artifact, everything, and we do it very intelligently and with and we don't have to do ceremonies. We just have to say never again, never again. We don't have to do the colon R that's Gene Roddenberry comes from those people that get together in those big halls, how to manipulate people with propaganda to get them to accept the fuck with a smile, and then kill with a smile if you don't accept the fuck with a smile and pass it on. Okay? Yeah. Were you part of the North Pole Wars? Oh, and Army-Navy football games? Hi. Wakarimasu. Forgive me, Muhammad. I'll never do this again. I know. And I do forgive you. All right? I'm the sword bitch. Not your wet noodle nightmare that you can program to accept the fuck with a smile and kill with a smile. Okay, you'll live the Lord's Prayer and you'll like it. And if you don't, you'll never get there. So I'm going to kick your string theory and your loop theory in the dick. And we're going to fix this technology too fucking sweet because I'm tired of waiting on all you pussy faces. All right? Just don't hang in there. Just pay attention.